Hello, welcome to the Nerd Council Ensign, so never mind. Hi, my name's Ludo.
My name's Timmy.
I'm Ryan.
Everyone's back. It's been, our break is off. We're back.
Been a minute,
It's been a minute. Summer holiday.
A well-deserved break.
Well-deserved break,
I don't know.
Wait, what have you all been doing in our break?
Shit. Been at it, fam.
Got a new job.
Jeez, congratulations.
Done for that one.
Carnival, yeah, Timmy?
Yeah.
Carnival was lit, bro.
Yeah, Timmy did Carnival. The team was brought the masquerade and that.
Man, like,
What band
Did
you
you
do
that
again?
costume in that?
Ucom. Nah,
that's
it was dope, man. It was
How much you
dope.
pay?
Too much.
I heard
Way too much.
I heard people were paying and didn't get their stuff. What band is that one?
That was the next man, didn't it?
Yeah, I heard about that. People would turn up to the house and that.
Mate, that's the police were right. Police were
bro,
calling
so I was
everything,
like,
man.
yo. The girl ran off, bro. She ran off on the flag.
How you gonna take everyone's money and then run off with their costumes and that? You haven't even made
Did
the
she
costume
deposit?
yet.
She gave someone
Secure
though.
the bag, innit?
I could do that.
Secure the bag,
But this
basically.
She gave an actual a bra from Prime. I put feathers in it.
Nah, bro, it was a mess. Oh man. What's we doing? Gymming a lot, dropping that weight a bit. Don't know.
Somebody in that.
Norway. Where did you go?
2020.
Norway? Was it Norway or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I went to Norway too. Shit, yeah.
I
Went
just
to
saw him
Norway.
on the flight. I'm like, where
That
you
was
going?
Yeah.
Norway was mad, bruv. Like, it was a work trip as well. So,
Mad cold, isn't it?
bruv, mad cold. And then they stuck us in the middle of the sea, bruv. We're like,
Yeah, you guys were like
we were out there.
You know what? Aquaman and find Superman. That's what they were.
That's what it was like, bro. It was like that. We're just like in the middle of fucking ocean, like in the lighthouse. You wake up in the morning and you
Half a
like,
curry and
sea
then man.
just around you, bro. That's it.
Out of the sticks.
Bro, out of the sticks. I was like, yo.
They're
bro.
literal sticks, man.
Bro, if they get like lost at sea, they're not getting found, bro. That's how.
Like we got off the plane, our coast journey, then got on the boat, hour and a half on the boat.
So you had to get a boat to where you was actually staying?
Yeah, bro. Like I said, we're in the middle.
ferry,
We were in the middle
They
of
were
the
fresh
ocean,
off the
bro.
boat for real.
Fresh off the fucking boat. Right.
Fair enough.
What about you, bro? What you been up to?
IB first about it.
Hey, you did the Madison beef, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
10 days, bro. You did 10 days.
That's actually the reason why it took us so long to come back. That's actually the reason why it took so long to come back. Yeah.
Right, needed time to recuperate. Recuperate.
Financially.
Word.
Financially.
Physically.
Financially.
Mentally. Spiritually.
It took a while for my bank account to recover. But we're
I
back.
hear that one.
Them £1,000 fines, innit? We'll speak no more on
Let's
that.
do another that. Zip on that one. Zip on
Alright,
that
cool.
one.
Get into nerd news.
What happens to poll results, though?
Oh, you still don't want to do it?
Yeah, we done Thanos versus Darkseid, innit?
No.
That wasn't
That was
that?
the poll.
That wasn't. But that was a Twitter thing. We're going to talk about in the news.
I thought we made that the poll as well. What was the poll?
The poll was on Spiderman, but I don't know if we want to do it. Do you know what I
It
mean?
would make sense to talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll come to the poll in the main topic bit. Okay.
Alright,
fine,
cool. On to the nerd news,
Alright,
right?
cool.
Get started.
Man, did not come prepared today.
Bro.
Did not
Right,
come
nerd
prepared
news. So
today.
starting with the D23 Expo, Marvel announced She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel on Disney Plus. So thoughts on them three?
Excited for She-Hulk.
Like, what are you most excited for? What's the most exciting project?
I think She-Hulk.
Same.
Yeah.
If you told me before, I would have said Moon Knight, but I don't know why. When they announced She-Hulk, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's what I want to see.
But apparently Moon Knight isn't even going to be like 18 plus.
You know, it's going to be PG.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
PG.
How are you going to do Moon Knight PG though?
You can, innit?
I think it can
You
be
can.
done. I think
Like,
it can be
no
done.
one
innit?
wants it PG.
No, but the thing is, it's gonna be Disney Plus. What would you expect? You're gonna expect something 18.
So I don't think it's like a situation where you compare it to, say, Blade.
Yeah.
Blade,
Yeah.
you couldn't have it if it's not R-rated, but Moon Knight, you can, sort of thing. I don't think it's that deep.
But do you think we'll get a PG-13 Blade in Marvel in MCU?
No. It can't be PG.
That
It
can't
can't
run.
be PG-13. It can't be. But it's what I was saying to someone. Like I said, even though it's Disney, I don't think that they have to now make everything so safe. Because even with Netflix, you've got like
Yeah,
you've got the adult version, you've got
exactly.
the kids version, innit?
Yeah.
And they still have to they have to run with certain things.
Yeah,
on
I
Netflix.
don't
but
see-
on their own
Well, certain
streaming
themes as well.
service, they can kind of do their own thing a little bit.
Yeah, but apparently they're not doing anything.
Yeah, but no 18,
R-rated at
no
all.
18 rated content on the Disney
On
Plus.
Disney
conference.
Plus.
Yeah.
I think if they was to do anything R-rated, the only thing they would do would be Deadpool.
But I think
That
they're
would be
missing. I think they're missing a trick though, because their competitors they do R-rated stuff.
Exactly.
I think that they're missing something there.
It's too safe. I think it's just far
Like
too
Amazon
safe.
Prime, obviously, The Boys, that's R-rated.
The boys shouldn't even be R-rated. It should be R-S-T.
Exactly what I'm saying.
All
So,
them letters, man.
Like the
I
competitors,
still need to watch that,
Netflix
but-
or whatnot. Yeah, same.
Have you not watched that?
I watched that the
Bro,
first
it's
episode.
sick.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
it's-
yeah,
I don't know.
I thought it was gonna be funny, but it's not funny. It's kind of dark.
yeah. It's a bit sick.
bit of a
still.
mad
It's a
thing.
bit sick.
Yeah.
Is it better than the Umbrella Academy?
Ooh.
It's a shout.
I don't know. You know,
It's too early to say for me,
Because
personally.
if it's not, I don't want to watch it.
it might be.
I would say give it a chance.
I'll say watch it anyway.
You know.
I'll say watch it anyway because it's a very interesting twist on the superhero kind of narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Better than your Umbrella
Kind
Academy?
of like the Civil War vibes, isn't it? Like, obviously, being held accountable and stuff of that nature.
but it's very much
But it's more graphic in with the things that happens, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And so with Miss Marvel as well, obviously that's more important for different reasons.
Obviously,
But this is the
representation,
this is the
diversity, and
question: is Miss Marvel going to be live action or animated? They haven't confirmed that.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I assumed that they was all live action.
That's what I said
yeah.
too. But you know, with Marvel, with Disney, they can just be like,
If they flipped it and said it was animated, I think people would be fuming.
yeah, absolutely.
I think they definitely want Miss Marvel to be a real
She needs to be like
real character, a real actor.
But I think it's live action as well because Kevin Feige, obviously he talks a lot in it, and since Captain Marvel come out, he's been talking about Miss Marvel like a lot. Keep saying she's coming. She's someone we want to bring into the universe. So I think it's a live action thing.
I hope so. I just hope so because they can change. They can change it on a Switch, and they'll just make a reason for it and be like, oh, because XYZ reason, budgeting, rare to tear. But if it's animated, it's doing the character the service. I think. I don't think it's
100%.
making her as, I want to say, credible.
Yeah, and I think there'd be a section of fans that would be very disappointed
Absolutely.
if
100%.
it turned out to be animated. But I'm sure it won't.
But the Marvel, what if that's going to be animated though, isn't it?
I think that's
what
fine
if?
though. I think
Yeah,
what if
that's
is
fine.
Yeah,
animated is
it's fine, yeah, because obviously it's going to be something, stuff that, what if Black Panther was, was
Almost like
was Star-Lord and stuff thing that's going to be
It's almost-
very out there stuff. Or what if Peggy took the serums? It'd be very, very out there
Yeah,
stuff.
I saw there was some leaked pictures actually that come
I saw
out.
some
Yeah.
pictures. The animation style looks decent.
Looks
Yeah. The leaked photo of Captain America, I was like, whoa, something's going on there, innit?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if I'll bother with that.
Nah.
But if I pay for the streaming service, then I might as well. innit?
Nah,
You know you're gonna pay for it, man.
Ryan,
Nah.
You,
You're
okay,
gonna pay
but
for
you're
it.
gonna
You're
watch.
paying for it. I'm using your account.
Yeah, well, big facts.
Okay, so we're sharing an account.
That's actually
But
not bad.
I'm not paying for it.
No
I'm
account for account, innit?
Yeah,
We're sharing an account. Fine, cool.
$3.99 each, bro.
Calm.
Cool. Have you seen the Mandalorian trailer?
Do you know what? I have not seen it.
Bro, I don't watch trailers, but I've seen like the poster. I've seen the poster.
I watched the trailer. It's a real good trailer. Brothers, give me. Obviously, it's nothing to do with the continuity of Star Wars, but it's giving me faith.
Long
in Star
lie,
Wars
I've never
as a
ever
whole.
in my life cared about the concept of the Mandalorians or whatever. I've never cared.
I didn't know.
But it's not on the Mandalorians. It's on obviously Boba Fett.
Yeah, I know, but even
Batman.
like Boba Fett, Jango Fett, I don't care about them.
But Jango Fett is the.
But I think the
he's
show
the
will
reason
make
of the
you care.
clones, though.
The
Yeah,
show
I know,
will make
but,
you
bro,
care.
like that,
The show will make you care.
I care about lightsabers, bro.
Fair enough.
I care about lightsabers.
That's fair enough. So did you like how about the first what movie was it? First Order? Or First Order? The movie with
Rogue One.
Rogue One. That's it.
Rogue One was
that
probably one of my favorite Star Wars films, to be fair, even though it had no lightsabers, but that's because it was a good story.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking because it didn't have.
Imagine it could be a good
They have
story,
much
though.
the Force and whatnot.
It could be a good
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see with that one.
Black Panther 2 confirmed.
Yeah,
We knew that was coming anyway, but
Yeah.
did you see the date they put in it?
2022.
Yeah. Bro, don't take that long to make a Black Panther movie, bro.
They could release it next year. I think.
2022.
They can
If
release
they
next
really
year.
wanted to,
If
they
wanted
could release next year.
But I think
when
they're
you
giving.
do
I
that,
think
that's
they're
actually
giving.
really far away.
Yeah, but I think they're giving people a little like MCU break.
I don't want an MCU break.
Wait, that's 3 years from
3 years,
now.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I
Listen to me,
think.
when Black Panther 2 drops, I'll be 27.
Hey, but you're stitching our ages, bro.
Fuck, I'll be
Think like that.
yo,
Think like that. Think
TV's
like
gonna
that.
be old,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Marvel have got no business, or Disney got no business releasing Black Panther in 2022.
2022.
What's going on?
Wrong.
Think
And
about
the
it.
first one came out 2017, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a whole 5-year gap.
Yeah.
Are we doing another?
Wait, when is the next MCU film out? Is it Eternals?
I'm not checking for MCU films. Don't ask me.
Is it Eternals or Black Widow next year?
I think Black Widow, but that's like towards the end of next year, no?
Is that still Phase 3 or was that Phase 4?
Phase 4.
Okay.
Actually, no. Black Widow will be a movie like a callback movie, no?
Yeah, but I guess
It'll
it's
be-
not actually set
it's
within
not set-
Phase 4.
oh,
It's
okay,
a
okay,
different-
okay.
Yeah, it's like what we
yeah,
said in
yeah.
Phase 4.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get what's his name? Namor.
I don't want him as a
He's
character.
in Black Panther 2. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now.
I don't want him
Black
in-
Panther
You don't
2.
want it? Why?
No, I don't want him in Black Panther 2 because you know how as MCU how they do their villains. I don't want Namor as a throwaway character. He has enough of a background
True.
for his own movie. I don't want him in Black Panther 2.
You want him to be like a
Namor
yeah.
would be, like, in a sense, he could be a villain like Black Adam, where if they portrayed him as a villain, say in the Black Panther, he could carry a movie by himself anyway.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather he do that
I
first.
don't think
then
I don't think they'd waste the character, because if they brought him in Black Panther 2, I only think they would be bringing him in to set him up as part of a character in the MCU rather than just using him once.
Personally, I see them as wasting the character, man. If they do that,
So you don't think he could be like a refeatured character? Even if he was a
You know what
villain?
MCU do villains, man? I just see him literally. T'Challa
I see
ends
what
up
you're
beating
saying,
the
but I just
final
think that
battle.
character's a little bit unique. Like, I think they would do it a little bit differently with him,
Yeah.
just because it's Namor.
So what about Kevin the Hunter?
Isn't he tied to Spiderman?
That's what I was going to ask. Do they have the rights for Craven?
No, they do have the rights for Kraven because Coogler said he wanted to use him in
Yeah.
Black Panther 1, I think. He wanted to put him in, but for whatever reason, he didn't. So if he wanted to, he can.
Personally, the direction I want for Black Panther 2 to go in is basically similar to the comics where T'Challa, he exposes obviously the world to Wakanda and like the locals. There's a tribe that are not happy with that, and they go against the king and fight against them. That's like the type of thing
What,
that I'll go to.
another Civil War type, like internal struggle
Civil
with
War
Wakanda?
within Wakanda. Like,
Yeah, that's what-
Nah, I don't want that, man. We've had that with the Border Tribe and Jabari. I think we're kind of over that now, man.
But it wasn't a proper like
Nah,
beef,
it
that's
wasn't
what
a
I'm
proper thing. But I think we're done with the kind of like internal struggles of the Wakandan.
personally,
political
I want to
system
see
and shit
Shuri's
like
Black
that.
Panther in it.
That's like,
100%,
bro, that's like 10 years down the
100%.
line.
I think you could have
100%.
two at the same time. Even.
That's fair.
I think Letitia Wright would look sick, actually.
Yeah, she would.
She would look
I
dope.
saw the concept art for the female Black Panther suit that they had, and it looks better than his.
Yeah.
Calm. So,
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur coming to Disney Channel.
yeah, it looks cute, man. Animated thing. It looks decent.
I
Can't
know
lie.
for 100% fact he put this in.
Absolutely, I put it in.
No, for 100%
You know,
fact he put this in.
listen.
Go
Now,
on, chat to me,
listen.
chat to
He's
me,
mentioned
chat to
this
me,
before.
When it comes to Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, yeah, there was just something about her as a character that I thought has resonated with a lot of younger black girls, and I have to keep mentioning it because it goes unchecked a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So if it's coming to Disney Channel, it's gonna be great, representation, all that good stuff. But I don't know.
So is this the actual Disney Channel, not Disney Plus? Or
No,
anything?
it's actually this is Disney Channel.
yeah.
Disney Channel.
That's
So,
big,
like-
that's big.
Like
That's actually fairly big because you know, like young people coming in from school sit down.
Exactly.
The first thing
First
you do,
thing
they put on
after
Disney
school,
Channel.
put it on.
Literally,
yeah, it's a big thing. I don't think it's something that we should just like throw away. But I mean, there was even rumors about them cancelling her as a character in the comics.
Why was it sales or something?
I think it might be a sales issue, but
But has she got her own run? Is she part of something?
she's had her own run. She's had like a few.
Because a lot of these characters, you won't even know like they got a run going on.
Exactly.
You have to like look for it yourself, bro. Like,
They're not getting pushed.
Like
but-
not getting pushed, not getting marketed well. I don't know what it is, but you have to like find them yourselves.
Right. Speaking of Marvel celebrated 80 years. When was it? End of last month? Yeah, end of last month.
In 8 years as a
8 years as a brand. 8 years
brand,
as releasing. Actually, no. Was that as a brand or as a releasing comics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
releasing comics.
So 8 years of Marvel comics and stuff like that, and it was kind of dead. I can't lie. Like I was expecting more from them, more of like
more of a big thing.
more of a buzz. Like social media was meh.
Like it was a day that went past.
It was a day that went.
I
past.
think
the thing
because
is-
it's 80. I think if it was 100, then it'll be a bigger buzz. But 80, people don't really like my
it's-
80th,
it's-
like that. Is that
it's not that big of a milestone
Exactly.
compared-
It's either 20, 50, or 100. That's when people
You
care.
think?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
in most things, isn't it?
But it's
Like,
like,
that's a
And the thing is,
Centurion.
Marvel are doing so many. They're so busy. They're doing so many different things. It's
Exactly.
probably not
True.
even that big of a deal. They're releasing they've got like expos like pretty much every month. They went from Comic Con to D23.
Yeah.
I don't think they really got time like that.
but you would have thought like 8 years after
And plus, like
stands death. and
Stands
stuff,
definitely.
you'd
But I
think,
hear it. But they got so many things going on right now. So
Fair.
to dedicate whatever to that.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, now Thanos and Darkseid took over the internet.
Bruh.
What was everyone's thoughts on that?
That
was
was so
interesting.
unnecessary. So
And it was
unnecessary.
interesting, man.
I see people's
It
thoughts
was
on that.
very unnecessary
Go on.
because Thanos would get slapped. I'm just putting
No,
it
no,
out
no.
there.
I don't think anyone's disputing that, but I think it's,
No, a lot of people were disputing
No,
that.
I get.
No, a lot of
I
people
get
dispute
a lot of
that.
people. A lot of people whose vision only starts and ends within the movies would very much like Thanos. Because it's like, once you tell them that, okay, so remove the Infinity Gauntlet, now what?
Yeah.
And then they'll just be like, yeah, but you can't just remove the Infinity Gauntlet because the red stead. But it's like, the Infinity Gauntlet is not Thanos's.
Is that?
It's not
Thank
linked.
you.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, actually, no, tell lie. The Infinity Gauntlet is Thanos's. The stones
Yeah.
are not Thanos's.
Yeah.
So there's no point saying that, but with a snap of his fingers, Thanos will do this. Because the stones don't belong to Thanos. So if you're going to put him against Darkseid, you've got to put him against
Just-
everything
yeah.
that they would have regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And Darkseid's coming out on top every time. Period. Like, But it was weird, man.
Personally, I don't want to see two black
I
men
thought
fight.
it was,
Man said no black on black violence.
No black and black violence right
but
there,
it was
bro.
weird how it literally took over like
It took over
for
Twitter, yeah.
Literally
days.
took over the internet.
I hate-
Because you can see it, because obviously people love debating Marvel and DC, and D2 are the big bads, you know, the big bads that sit at the top of the throne on both sides of the spectrum, you know, on both universes. So sooner or later it's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah, I guess. But I hate doing it like this as well. But you know, like the death battle videos.
Yeah.
I like the death battle
the
videos,
The
man.
video went off in it. I was watching it and I was
So
like,
you like it when
okay.
it fits your agenda. Because when Black Panther beat a Batman, it's like, no,
he's not having that.
no, he's not having that.
First off, I've never said that
Oh!
Black Panther. No, I said
right.
Batman would slap Iron Man. That's what I said. I've never in my life said
That still wouldn't used to be a question.
I've never.
So-
Yeah, we
No,
will
but
address it
actually,
one day.
the Batman one used to the IMP. That pissed me off, bro.
I said EMP.
Yeah, man, like, EMP, really, nigga.
We'll take an Iron Man. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I was like,
You
get out
talking
of here,
about,
bro.
Oh, shit.
So we know Darkseid, you know.
Darkseid was fashion. No, Darkseid was... In fact, I was thinking Darkseid was fashion, but I think going through the threads and stuff, I learned more about Darkseid. I appreciate him more as a character now. Like, he is that guy. Like, he's genuinely
You've
that
been
guy.
Anti-Life Equation, the
He's just-
Omega
he's
Beam.
just
like,
Everything,
He's
man.
just a very broken character. It's like if you look at some of the feats, some of the stuff he's done, it's literally silly. You're like, he actually done that. It was like, I remember, I think it was Grant Morrison. I can't remember what comic it was. It turned out that essentially that Darkseid like exists beyond all like space and time.
Yeah. He's in a whole other dimension.
and it's like, it's like, you can't kill me because I'm here for a bigger purpose than you and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the Darkseid you see is what, like avatars.
Just
like,
his
he
avatars.
sends. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like,
So, like, it won't be him on Earth, like, beating up Superman.
it's not
It'll be
his
his avatar.
It's
It's
not
not
his
him.
pure
avatar.
Darkseid.
You can't.
You can't like Darkseid's real like presence is like I think it's like 40 feet tall or something. like that.
Yeah.
Like it's huge.
But his body like restructures itself to fit wherever he
Wherever
needs to
he
be.
should be. Yeah,
which is
yeah,
just
but-
silly.
Nah, like he's that guy. Like he's genuinely that guy.
Finance is that guy, but Darkseid is on another level, basically.
Essentially, yeah.
All right, cool. Tom Holland says that Robert Pattinson will kill it as Batman.
He's a smart person.
You think so?
He's a smart person.
Wait, was you happy at first when it got announced that Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson?
I was one of the people that I was happy as soon as it got announced.
Okay.
He can act. He's
Exactly,
a genuinely
he
good
can act.
actor. But people just can't see him outside of Twilight.
Exactly,
the thing,
you
innit?
can't see past like
That's the thing. When you're
Harry
part of a
Potter.
franchise that is so big, people are not gonna see you past anything else.
But he's a genuinely good actor.
Like Radcliffe, no one gonna see him other than Harry Potter.
No, see Radcliffe is
But
Harry
he's
Potter.
he is Harry Potter.
That's what I'm saying. He's Harry Potter.
Like,
like,
yeah,
actually,
but
the
Robert
Twilight guy-
Pattinson isn't
Twilight-
Edward Cullen. It's very different, you know.
No,
what
but
I mean?
Robert Pattinson, I just see him like that from the vampire from Twilight, bro.
But
Personally,
he's done more.
yeah, but
than
even
just-
other stuff, I'm like, that's that guy from
No,
Twilight, bro.
like name 5 things that what's his freaking name?
Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's done outside of Harry Potter.
But you see,
Apart from that one theatre show he did.
you just see Harry Potter still. that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Like
Yeah, but it's
Radcliffe
still
is,
it's different. It's different.
But
to Robert
it's
Pattinson.
obviously the curse and the gift of having something that's being a part of a franchise that is so powerful.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
People see you as only that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for example, even
You literally watch a film and you see
even
Harry
Jon
Potter.
Snow, all I see the Shakespeare thing was part. No, the Nightingale thing was. What's it?
Yeah, see, even because you actually call him Jon Snow as well.
Yeah,
Right.
so-
Get rid of him.
yeah, his real name. Stuff like that. He was part of that. He was part of that show that came on BBC. He was the Guy Fawkes thing. All I saw was as
yeah,
Jon
yeah.
Snow, bruv. So when you're part of something so powerful, it's hard to like shake away.
well, I mean, when you
people-
play the character for goodness how many years, it's hard to not
But
be
especially
seen as...
an iconic character as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Twilight, Forgiving is an iconic, franchise. So to see him as Batman now is a bit.
As long as he puts on a little bit of muscle, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he has to
That's
get
it. That's
he has
it.
to
Which,
get hench.
which is like a given anyway. Actors put on weight and lose weight.
Yeah,
like, all the time.
All the time. So, with that steroids they be on.
Tom Holland doesn't want Peter Parker to die because he wants to share a screen with Miles Morales.
This is a bit of a like.
I feel that.
I feel that, but I think this is a bit of a what do you call it? This is a bit of a. It's funny, it's cheeky because obviously Marvel basically took Miles Morales' backstory and gave it to him anyway.
Yeah.
So what is he gonna be sharing with Miles Morales exactly?
Unless they're gonna flip it and give Miles Morales the Peter Parker backstory.
They're shameless for doing that. They will be shameless for doing it because obviously everything that's about Peter Parker now in the MCU is
Is
for
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Morales.
Like that, the friendships and that.
The friendships,
yeah.
the friendships, obviously, great. That's a character that was made for Miles Morales.
I know, I was like,
so,
oh, okay.
you want to share a character with someone that you stole, but obviously, I hear it, understand it.
I think more is what he's saying is because everyone wants to see Miles Morales.
Yeah, of course,
including Tom Holland.
Yeah.
But
He wants to be there for it.
obviously, in the comics, Miles took over when Peter died.
Peter dies, yeah.
And also in Into the Spider-Verse, remember at the start of the movie, Peter dies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So for Tom, he would like Spider-Man to come in.
And to coexist with
But
him.
imagine if a Spider-Man came in because he was being taken out. there's no fun for him in that. He would rather share the screen with a Spider-Man.
I mean, it's still doable. It could be a storyline where it's more like, you know, the two of them exist on screen for most of the film and then Peter dies at the end.
I still wouldn't be happy with that.
No one would be happy with it.
Or like a split multiverse thing. Like I live in this multiverse part. You know the webs and whatnot.
I think you
tricky.
could literally just like have a movie with them both in it.
But then what happens after that? Like, do we now focus more on Miles?
Do we split with them or do we
exactly
do
because
pair them together?
Because once you introduce two Spider-Man, it's going to be the case of like every film has to have both Spider-Man.
Or people will be asking for other Spider-Man as well. I want Ben Reilly.
Either one has to go or both have to exist.
Both exist. Like, I don't know. It can be done in it. I'm not telling you how it can be done. I don't know how, but it can be done in it.
They'll find a way, but it'll be interesting to see, I guess. But
the Suicide Squad acts Doctor Who Peter Capaldi, possibly Pete Davidson's a cameo. No word on what role is Peter playing.
Peter Capaldi.
I think it's gonna be what's his name?
Oh, go on.
What's his name again? The Riddler.
No, man. He's playing the Riddler, man. He's playing. Brother, I'm telling you.
Wait, not the Riddler. Wait, no. What's his name again? Boomerang.
He playing Boomerang either, man.
Those two.
Do you know what I think he's playing?
Go on.
Think about it, yeah? Count Vertigo.
Possibly.
You know what?
Possibly.
I'm telling you, I reckon it's Count Vertigo.
It's a shot.
It's a shout, isn't it?
Okay, I see it.
Some people think he was playing Lex Luthor. I was like, nah, surely not.
Wait.
Like an older
Why would Lex Luthor be in Suicide Squad anyway, bruv? You won't let a man who put no brom in his head.
Yeah, exactly.
Lex Luthor's too smart for
Yeah,
that.
I think it's Count Vertigo, personally, innit?
Capaldi's quite old though.
So is Count Vertigo, isn't he?
Guy's got long blonde hair, bruv.
Really?
Man, like
I've seen him with
mid-40s,
bald hair, though. I've seen him
Capaldi-
with bald hair.
Capaldi's
Count Vertigo.
quite.
Well, the last time I saw Count Vertigo was the Young
gentleman
Justice.
guy.
The guy had blonde hair, innit?
No, yeah, true. But that's like a different iteration.
Yeah,
innit? I've
exactly,
seen him
yeah.
with bald head, bro.
Yeah, so we go with that.
We'll have to see. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Kirsten Stuart says she was told if she didn't hold her girlfriend's hand in public, she might get a Marvel movie. She revealed that in the past she has been told that she stopped with the PDA regarding her girlfriend that she might just get a big budget film like a Marvel movie. Who told her this?
See, but the thing is, that's what I said. If you look at the headlines, I think
You'd think someone from Marvel saw this, but it
I
wasn't.
think
Yeah.
that makes it. It's a little bit unfair the way the headlines.
It's
portray. 'Cause if you
clickbait,
read the
it's clickbait, it's clickbait.
very clickbait. If you look at the
clickbait.
second one, it says like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So were they intentionally?
The person that said it had nothing to do with Marvel. There wasn't an employee of Marvel.
What it seems like is they was talking about sort of Hollywood as like a wider scope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
then
they made
but
it
the
about
headline,
Marvel.
they've made it about Marvel
Yeah.
to get clicks in it, which
Yeah.
is a little bit unfair.
Yeah,
That's
the person who actually said
That's
it.
shady, innit? Do you know what I mean?
because I was about to go off on a rap like Marvel talk about making all these promises about diversity,
Yeah.
but
But the person that said it has nothing to do with Marvel. It's not a Marvel employee.
This
It's
is
just
what I
someone
wanted
that
to
Stuart
say,
knows.
but-
Yeah. That's why. But other people will thought it was someone that Marvel said it. You know.
But
it's not.
then at the same time, when that was probably said to her, they probably had a point.
Because I turn
They probably had a
Yeah.
point. Do you know what I
it
mean?
makes sense.
They was probably right. That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh, so you think that
Marvel been very iffy with stuff like
So
that.
you-
up
so-
until
no,
now.
Before Kevin Feige took over, it would have never been
Yeah,
like a lot.
exactly.
Like,
So
we'd
do you-
never got a Black Panther. We'd never got you never got Captain Marvel. You know these things before Kevin Feige.
Because she
took
came
over.
out quite a few years back, no?
Yeah, but I'm just saying like before Kevin
No,
Feige took over,
that's what I
the
mean. So,
diversity
like-
stuff would have never got it because
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Ike Turner,
Yeah. So
Ike
before
Ike
Feige
Palmer,
came over and stuff, yeah.
Before
Okay.
because Ike Palmer, he was like he's a misogynist, like so
Yeah. But no,
she
but
probably would have been.
if you
right.
told me that was the case a couple of years ago, I would have been like, yeah, that doesn't surprise
shock
me.
me. Yeah,
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 it doesn't
yeah.
shock me. Do you know what I mean?
But the person that said it has nothing to do with Marvel, so you know,
What role could she play?
put the pitchforks down.
What role could she play in the Marvel film? Could you see?
Is there
could
a
you
role
see
for her? Is there a role for
There's
her?
a role for her.
This thing, could you see
Do you
her?
know
in
who
a
I can see her playing? Rogue. Mutant. Rogue. She can play Rogue.
Yeah.
Why not? Go
She
with that.
gives us that brood, that kind of broody vibe. Yeah.
Fucking moody, innit?
She could do a decent role. Yeah.
HBO reveal Watchmen premiere date. Watchmen's Doomsday Clock will start ticking on HBO this October.
What's on the
That's
show?
the new series, the
Yeah.
live action
Oh,
series.
sick.
HBO.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, October coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And plus,
bro,
you know,
soon.
have you watched the trailer? I watched the
No,
trailer.
I've
Yeah.
seen the trailer.
Oh, you don't watch it? You don't watch the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
Bro, you know that group? They rap the Ku Klux Klan, bro. Give Ku Klux Klan vibes,
yeah.
bro. That's the vibes it's giving me,
It
bro.
might be KKK.
You watch the
thing,
trailer,
bro.
you understand what I'm on about, bro. Like the bro with the mask, yeah, it gave me Ku Klux
Does
Klan
it look
vibes.
good though?
Huh?
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks very
Looks
good.
good.
Obviously, they put a lot of money into it. Of course, it's
It's
HBO.
HBO, innit?
It's
So-
HBO,
so
yeah.
we're
It's a
expecting
given.
something good.
You
innit?
know when like things are like shut.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
that.
you gotta
HBO got that
take
big budget. They're throwing money at
It's a
it.
given, but it's looking very, very good.
It should be good, man. If it's a flop, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very, very surprised.
I think since the moment it was announced, most people have been like, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Just patiently waiting, really, innit? Yeah. actor Richard Madden says that he's really excited to work with his Game of Thrones co-star character again. For those who don't know, Richard Madden was, one of what his name now myself.
He was Rob
Stark.
Stark.
It was Rob Stark, yeah. The real king of the North.
I never even realised. Obviously I knew he was in Eternals, and then
character got
Kit got announced as being in Eternals as well. I never put two and two together. I didn't realise until someone said they're back again.
Wait, who's Kit playing again? I forgot.
one of the Eternals. I forgot.
It's like in a really obscure character.
Yeah, I thought you would have a bigger role within Marvel.
It might be a big role.
No,
they might make it a big role.
It's an Eternal, but the character.
If you told me from beforehand that Marvel were giving Kit a role in MCU, I didn't think he would be cast as an Eternal.
People want him to be Wolverine.
Don't know about all that, bro.
Yeah, because obviously,
do you know what? Yeah,
people want to go back to the obviously Wolverine's 5'4".
I didn't want to see Wolverine on the screen ever again. I'm tired of Wolverine.
Apparently, we're getting a Wolverine v Hulk movie.
I will never get bored. Yeah, of seeing a man pop metal claws out of his hands.
Hey, big facts, man.
No, we've had too much. We've had too much Wolverine. We've genuinely had too much.
Yeah,
Wolverine,
but to say you don't want to see Wolverine on screen again is a bit mad.
Well, maybe for
because I know for a
years.
fact, if an X-Men movie dropped,
oh god, yeah,
and there was a scene and Wolverine was in it, and he's
doing
the madness, I know you're gonna be there enjoying yourself.
yeah,
exactly.
Fine.
Alright, cool. Twitch star Tfue caught saying nigger during stream and the first strike Twitch but hasn't been suspended.
Listen, get this guy out of it. This is not even his first strike, I swear.
Third. You know what it is, yeah? If you make enough money, people are not gonna care. And these people, these big streamers, Tfue, PewDiePie...
But it's an issue with streamers. It's an issue with streamers, though. It's an issue with streamers. People on Twitch, man. It's toxic.
Yeah, but obviously the gaming community is toxic. But the thing is, with these people specifically, when they're so powerful, they're making so much money. You think these brands care?
But this is not even the brands. Like this is the actual streaming service itself. This is where you're actually hosting.
Even them, because they know if for example Tfue makes money, they're making money as well because they're taking the cut from them.
But this is the thing: if you're gonna have guidelines in place, right?
But these guidelines are not for everyone.
No, but that's the problem. They should be for everyone.
They should be. But for example, if you're rich enough, you can go away from most crimes. If you have enough to get a lawyer.
So we know the same thing just applies.
But it applies.
I see what you're saying.
It imitates itself in that as well. It's fucked, but that's what it is.
Ninja.
Yeah. Him as well, bro.
Has he had a strike?
Ninja cut from Twitch altogether.
Yeah, I know, but it's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, did Ninja... Was there like something?
I think Ninja had like 1 or 2 strikes.
So saying something you shouldn't have said.
So something you should have said.
But then, like I was saying, he cut from Twitch. He's gone to Mixer, innit?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the deal he got from Mixer? To obviously he was like the #1 Twitch streamer. Yeah. The figures that make, I can't remember, but it is insane.
Multi-millions,
so there is a lot of money.
Like he went to Mixer, got a new deal with Adidas.
Yeah.
He's got another new deal coming out, I think, with
that's what I'm saying,
another brand.
Well, my man was playing Fortnite with Drake, bro.
Yeah, exactly, like he's powerful beyond
a lot of NBA players and this, that, and the other. So like, there's a lot of money within streaming. So they need to sort it out.
But the thing is, we know, like, even in rules, like, for example, if you have the money to get a lawyer, you can get away for most things.
But this ain't even a lawyer thing.
I'm just putting the two together, like, making a comparison. If you have enough things, you can get away with most things. If you're powerful enough,
if you've got enough
clout on Twitch, these rules don't apply to you.
If he had the clout, he wouldn't have got the 2 strikes to begin with. Really and truly, if he had the clout,
it's just a PR thing. They have to show they're doing something.
Exactly.
They have to show they're doing something. For example, they have to show, like, when a rich person does something, they get like a slap on the wrist, suspended sentence. That's what it basically is. That's what it basically is, a suspended sentence. So you got to look at it as that.
If Twitch aren't careful, people are going to leave the service.
But the thing is, right now, all they're saying is, all these people bringing up money.
I don't think so, because from what I see,
you got to look at, we're a minority. We will leave the service, but most people who think they're the ones that make these people rich.
Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the people that are watching these streams,
are people that think exactly like him.
Yeah, so like-minded people. When he slips up and he says something like that on stream, they don't care.
Why they always defend him as well, like that woman that you hear about that streamer.
Well, you got people that are caping for these lot so hard because he made a mistake, this, that, and the other.
Because they do the exact same thing.
A slip on the tongue.
Yeah, exactly. You got people
outrage.
You got people bending over backwards to defend him. Like,
exactly.
Are you sure?
Like, I can't remember her name. She was a female streamer as well. She said nigger as well, but he was trying to say, she said nincompoop or some crazy. Like, literally, they all bend their back to cause.
She said like 3 major slurs in the same stream.
Yeah, so you know what about? So basically, like, literally, people, they're powerful enough. Obviously, you understand. People that think like us, that are not black, for example, they're a minority in themselves. That's what they're called, allies. They're a minority, and people, us, we're a minority. We don't have the power to think. We can make right, but the thing is, at the end of the day, what makes sense? Dollars makes people. Unless
there's enough people to say, fuck this.
Exactly.
We're boycotting Twitch. Yeah. None of us are gonna go on Twitch.
We need someone as big as, for example, say in an ideal world, Ninja has never done any crew. Some of the team go, fuck, no, we can't. I'm just using an example because I know he's done fuck shit, but him, I'm saying, nah, I'm not fucking you guys anymore until this gets sorted. We need someone that's big enough as that. Someone who has the privilege to go. For example, things don't get done when the underprivileged right.
Basically, someone
it's a privilege.
someone with the clout has to speak up.
They don't have to speak up. We can only go so far. You know what I'm saying? It's like the civil rights movement. It didn't work until white people started getting involved. It's serious stuff, you know.
Do you know what's mad? All the people with the clout are exactly the same.
Exactly, that's the thing. All the people with the clout are exactly the same, and they're the ones that bring the money through these. That's what it is, you know.
Man, I don't even use Twitch like that anyway.
But you know what I'm saying. But the people with the clout, the ones that think, they're the ones that they speak. They think exactly the same. They say stuff. You know, they're powerful beyond reproach, and that's how it is, isn't it? We just got it sucks, but we got to deal with it. Also, we can try build enough buzz now, or maybe look for other alternatives, but. We just can't do nothing.
Is that even really an alternative? Because people are talking about Mixer as an alternative, and
they just give Ninja a crazy deal.
It's not Twitch. All the big brands, all the companies are looking at Twitch. So if you're not on Twitch,
especially when they make something out of it as well,
you're not going to get the attention.
And also, we've got to look at deep into is why are people they think it's so good or it's so normal to say a racist outburst during a game.
Because
because
views and clout.
You don't views and clout because you understand a lot of us before we've been playing games, we've been racially abused. It wasn't on Twitch or stream. It's a bigger problem outside of Twitch.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So until we solve the direct problem, that's another story in itself. I don't know be all day talk about racism in society and whatnot, but yeah, so here's what it is. It sucks, but we just gotta keep doing our thing.
For real. Alright, next little bit.
Fuck Barry Allen.
Fuck Barry Allen. Bruh, we're doing the song. I wanna do the song.
I ain't singing for shit.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Fuck Barry Allen.
What?
Fuck Barry Allen.
Oh,
fuck Barry Allen. Alright, cool.
Oh, right.
Timmy probably wrote this.
Yeah, I wrote this, bro.
I ain't paying attention to politics at all, bro.
I was gonna put something in there, but you completely just
You can put something in there. It can be more than one
thing.
thing.
If you want, but go on.
Yeah, go on. I can do yours first. We'll do yours
We're
first.
gonna talk about it anyway, but obviously, Spiderman leaving the MCU.
Bruh, okay.
That's Barry Allen.
Yeah, that's his
Okay,
fault, 100%.
100%. All right, obviously, Boris Johnson got the permission of Her Majesty the Queen to close Parliament to delay Brexit. Do you realise that Brexit was announced 3 years ago?
Can I just say that all views are my own? I do not share the same views as Timmy.
I'm not giving any views. I'm just giving the facts, innit?
What, rise of Brexit means Brexit, guys. You support Chelsea, bro. You surprised, bro. Red boy, bro.
Yeah, but nah.
Doesn't he want a general election as well, bro?
He was also for a general election.
These men are rinsed like general elections, bro. I don't vote anymore, you know. I'm tired. I'm literally tired of voting, bro.
I don't even know who to vote for anymore, man.
Yeah, bro.
If it was a general election, who would I vote for? I wouldn't vote for
I'm
Boris,
apolitical. I'm apolitical right now, bro.
That's calm. I think you have to be, man. You can't.
I'm waiting for the Black Panther Party to start, then I'm voting, bro. Besides then, I'm not voting. No one can vote.
Start yourself, man.
I'll start myself. Give me some time, bro. Let me, finagle a few things. Make some. That's what that was.
The dashiki.
What, bro? I was about the dashiki everything, bro. I'm like, my name is not Ludovic anymore. Cool. That's my slave name. Go all out, bro. My name's Truman Bailey.
The black man's been put down for far too long.
Far too long. We're taking power, bro. That's what you mean, bro.
Oh, shit. That'll be a funny day.
Right, you're in or you're out, bro.
I'm in, man.
But
I'm here for the
Brexit
party.
means Brexit.
I'm here for the party, bro.
Yeah, your Brexit means Brexit. How can you be in? How can you be in with the Black Panther? Your Brexit means Brexit.
Don't question me, man.
And you support Chelsea, bro. you know what that goes over there, bro. Right,
You're a fool.
Right,
You're a
cool.
Scouser, mate.
I'm a Scouser? That was a shit Scouser accent. Alright, cool. Main topic
time. We are talking Spider-Man Far From Home.
It's been a while. When did Spider-Man Far From Home come out?
Oh, right,
Was it July or August?
It was
Or was it even June?
Was it July?
Yeah, it was July.
Late July?
So it's a bit of a late review.
It's a late review, but it's a necessary
review.
It's a necessary review because we've got...
You didn't even want to do it. I said, no, we're not.
Did I
say I didn't want to do it?
No, I wanted to talk about, obviously, Spider-Man leaving the MCU. Yeah. But obviously, it's nice to actually tie in the film to the whole news as well.
Yeah,
so I get it. Well, I'm up for it. It's calm.
Kill two birds with one stone.
It works. All right, cool. Ryan,
let's go. Guys,
I knew you were going to do this. I was waiting. I knew you were going to
wake up a little bit, innit?
I'm awake. I'm very awake.
Wake up, bro.
Don't do that. Listen, I'm awake, innit? I knew you was going to ask me.
Ryan's very hungover because he's been clubbing with people and shit, so...
Exactly.
Clubbing with people you don't like. Figure that one out.
Don't be saying that.
My work friends might be listening to this. My work friends might be listening to this. Bro, I plugged them with the link, you know. I told them, listen to my pod. They're going to listen. Like, wait, don't like us.
So who don't you like,
I listen, whatever, don't believe him.
Yeah, don't believe me, bro. I just be saying shit.
And then politely, I want to request that you lot lead the main topic because I don't want to do it. I'm just saying.
Wait, what? You see, you don't want to do it?
I don't want to do it. I'm just asking nicely. As a friend to a friend, innit? I'm saying,
fine.
lead it, innit?
So Ryan, what are your thoughts on the plot?
See, you're gonna ask me all the questions. Do you know what? Yeah, I did like the story. I did like the narrative. Although we all kind of guessed what like the twist would be. It wasn't really a twist because we all knew what was coming, innit?
Okay, tell a lie. I thought that I was expecting a twist and I wasn't expecting a twist. I thought that Mysterio would be a lot more mystical than obviously
then technology.
Yeah. I genuinely thought like he was a mystical being, but obviously as a fraud as well in some kind of sense. I didn't realize that he'll be all
just
teched out, and then also then be linked to Stark as well. I thought that was very interesting, but
I didn't like the Stark link.
Did you not?
A lot of people don't like the Stark link because they basically call it they're saying the MCU Spider-Man is basically Tony Stark Jr.
And they're basically
no,
but it does kind of tie into that, and it's also like
and they're saying like
literally Spider-Man Homecoming, the Vulture was birthed out of Tony Stark as well, and then the Mysterio was birthed out of Tony Stark.
And they're saying he's villains,
and it's like
birthed because of
Spider-Man's villains ain't even his villains. These men aren't interested in Spider-Man
at all.
They're going for Iron Man. If Spider-Man wasn't there,
then
who somehow like. They wouldn't even be going for you.
Exactly.
It's almost like, see, for example, with Spider-Man, generally...
It's basically Spider-Man's taking on beef that are not his,
yeah, exactly. Spider-Man's villains generally are out to get Spider-Man.
So he's taking paracetamol for a headache that ain't even his.
Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man's just collateral damage. He just got in the crosshairs and got...
And it's kind of like, you know when Thanos he sees Scarlet Witch, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I don't know who you are. That's what it basically is. Like, they're like, I don't know who you are, bro. Like, I have no problem. I have no beef with you. Leave me alone. I want Tony Stark.
I don't want to fight you. I want to fight Iron Man.
I want to fight Iron Man. That's how people see it.
Bystanders will get clarted too. That's literally it, bro.
That's literally it.
Now that I'm deep in it, it's fucking mad. Because the only real thing that Peter's really defending is, okay, first off in Homecoming is New York, in a sense. But even then, the target is New York / Tony Stark. And then in Far From Home, it's defending, obviously... I was actually trying to get Stark tech back from the person that stole it from him.
And even deep in it, before like obviously Spider-Man got involved, the Vulture technically wasn't like a major villain. He was just stealing old alien tech. Exactly.
I'm thinking, like Vulture said it to Spider-Man. He said, "Go away. I've got no problem with you."
Literally, I have no problem.
He said, "I'm not." He said, "Next time you get in my way, I'll kill you." But fuck off.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck off," basically, innit?
Fucking hell. Shit,
that's what people don't like.
That's what people call it Tony Stark Jr., isn't it?
I think it's Tony Stark Jr. in that sense, but at the same time, it's just mad that when you really deep it, Spider-Man isn't really allowing himself to be Spider-Man.
Like, a lot of people, this is why people aren't that pressed. Some people aren't that pressed about Spider-Man going back to Sony because
it cuts off that link, innit?
Aren't really down with
nothing defines him. If you're really deep in, nothing really defines him. He has no villains of his own. Everything he's taken on has been because of someone else or Tony Stark.
And everything has been given because of Tony Stark.
But then when you read into it deeper, there's other stuff that you read that I read recently that you don't know before. There was certain stuff in the contracts that Disney weren't allowed to put in the movies. Like for example, they weren't allowed to use Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
And
good. I'm tired of seeing that nigga die.
How many times can you watch one person die? So there wasn't allowed to.
Power comes.
That's the most iconic quote. That's an iconic quote.
Is that iconic? I ain't trying to hear it again, bro.
Rate the quote.
I ain't trying to hear it again.
Don't disrespect the quote.
I'm disrespecting the quote. And disrespect Uncle Ben. Only Uncle Ben knows the rice. That's it.
Anyway, as I was saying before this fool cut me off, they weren't allowed to use Uncle Ben. And people think as well they was using Stark to sort of replace that kind of figure in a sense as well.
The father figure, isn't it?
Yeah. I
get it. Like I was actually okay with the idea of Tony mentoring Peter because I don't think because we've always discussed about Peter having not showing off his intelligence.
Well, Peter doesn't have Uncle Ben, so he's missing that type of person in his life.
Anyway, so
obviously we know his parents. We know his parents are dead as well. His parents are dead. We know that. But also, if you look at it from Tony Stark's point of view, if you look at his relationship with his father, which was almost non-existent,
he's trying to almost create that kind of father-son relationship. Yeah. So that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So they're both earning for a fatherly-son relationship anyway.
Yeah,
so it comes together. I understand on that aspect, but then again, people are saying
I see what they're doing.
Yeah, people are saying
it's
a bit too much.
It's too much. It's in your face. People don't like it.
I don't think it's too. I still think it's too much. I think it was
Spider-Man is a very ride solo hero at times as well.
Absolutely,
Like he's a very okay, like I'm not on the Avengers at the moment kind of thing. Like
Spider-Man's a very
but he's still
because Spider-Man sees Avengers as world level threat. I just want to take care of New York, Brooklyn, Queens. That's it.
which is what he was doing initially before Tony came along.
Even then, he was still the kind of like thing. Oh, it's Tony Stark, but I'm just a neighborhood friendly superhero.
How old is Peter in the MCU?
15,
16, yeah.
So he's a young boy. He's a young thing.
Yeah.
He's young as fuck. Okay, so that does not make sense then.
kind of, but no.
Even like in obviously Sony comics, he's still a young teenager as well. He's doing these things himself.
He's very old in the comics now.
He's older than most of the comics. Even in the movies, he was very much older than.
That guy was because the guy was 30 in high school,
bro. Man was 30 in high school. Bro. Ain't no one believing that.
Tobey Maguire was what? Was a senior. Yeah.
In high school, that's 16, 17.
No, it's senior, bro. That's like
17, 18.
So it's like at least 2-3 years older than the Peter that we got in the MCU.
Still young though.
Young-ish.
Still teen.
But not as young
Ain't no one
as...
falling for that, bro. I'm sorry, he was not young, bro.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
That was a grown-ass man.
Mortgage face, bro. 3 kids in a mortgage face, bro.
Listen, he had wear and tear on his face.
Bro,
I'm telling you, bro. He had lived life.
seen,
That Spider-Man
bro.
had gone through things before he even become Spider-Man.
Divorces in that, bro. He was tired, bro.
Some hardships and some hard times.
That made sense when his Aunt May was old, bro. That made sense.
Aunt May was old,
Yeah, that
bro.
made sense.
Bro.
No wonder this one is young, isn't it?
That wasn't Aunt May. That was great Aunt May. Man.
She was on her last legs.
That was Grandma May, bro. On my back foot, bro. You telling me your parents are the same age as them? And you're young, bro.
Sorry.
Did you guys enjoy the various settings of them going outside of New York?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you.
No.
Listen, yeah.
Because Spider-Man's so based in being from New York,
is? Yeah,
there's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's something so simple, yeah. There's something so nice to watch about Spider-Man swinging from skyscrapers in New York, bro.
Yeah. It's aesthetically pleasing.
And it's, a lot of people say, that a lot of Spider-Man's character relies on literally him being able to swing from big building to big building. It's that simple.
His mobility is...
You take away the buildings and he can't swing.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was actually a scene in Far From Home where there was nothing around and he couldn't swing anywhere? He couldn't swing anywhere.
No, like this, the fact that Spider-Man swings around and he does it in such a athletic and dynamic manner is what makes him appealing. It's what makes him interesting to watch.
I'm not gonna lie. From Homecoming to Spider-Man Far From Home, the web swinging has been poor compared to previous Spider-Man movies, isn't it? The Amazing Spider-Man, I think, was the best.
Yeah.
With the camera angles.
100%.
And
100%.
He was doing... He looked like he was having fun up there, innit?
I would say even Into the Spider-Verse had better web
Do you know what it is?
That's easier because it's animation.
If you think about the first Tobey Maguire film and maybe the first 2 Tobey Maguire films and the first Andrew Garfield film, there's always that moment where Peter realizes and becomes Spider-Man, and you get that scene where he's just swinging through New York. And I don't think we've had that with...
Oh, so where he's getting used to his powers
and he's swinging and he's going and
it's so natural. So
at first he's not hitting it, he's falling over or whatever.
And you get the final,
but then he gets the final one.
And you get the final bit at the end of the film as well, where he's just swinging through New York again and he looks epic. We've not had that.
You always get that. But it's also like, I think, right, so it must have been Spider-Man 3, I think, because this is the one we had Gwen Stacy, you know that like girl with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
And the crane was falling down from the building or something, and people are about to die. And he's just doing madness, isn't it? We didn't get that in either of them 2 films, but basically, with the newest Spider-Man, we didn't get that.
We get a lot of good combat, though, with Tom Holland. We get some nice combat, don't get me wrong, but I think...
Yeah, but I feel like they're letting him down. There's a lot more with the character that could have been done in terms of like web swinging and that. Yeah. And that's important to me, bro.
I think that's
it's a big part of his
That's like one of the best things about Spider-Man. Like,
even in the last scene, he wasn't swinging a lot. He was doing a lot more running than swinging.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is a shame.
Where could he swing, bro? It was like
he was on Tower Bridge. There's enough to swing on Tower Bridge.
I was thinking. I'm thinking about when he that lava guy. Sorry, I'm thinking
that was kind of
But I did like the fight scenes though.
The fight scenes are always good, but I don't think the scenery was that great. There was nothing that was like, oh wow, like they're in this place. Oh wow, it looks amazing. Like it was just kind of like meh.
You guys, what do you think about the VFX stuff with those Mysterio, like him, like all the illusions and whatnot?
Shout out to the visual effects and the CGI because. The Mysterio scene, where he's got Spider-Man in the illusion, and
That had me
Zombie
fucked
Stark comes up. Yeah,
was sick.
that was wavy. I said that's some of the best CGI that I've seen in Marvel. Period.
And I love that his insecurities. Of course, Spider-Man still takes some sort of that. Why the reason why Tony Stark ain't alive because of him. I love that his insecurities against him as well in those type of scenes and just all how it looked as well.
Like visually, you can't fault that. You can't fault any of the Mysterio scenes.
I think the movie like across the board really was like good visually.
Visually, yeah, 100%. Like it was surreal watching it because I think it was even like a slight change in what the film looked like as well.
Yeah, it was. I think they definitely. If you rewatch it, you can almost tell that it's an illusion scene because they slightly tweak something to make it feel like it's an illusion scene, which was good.
Sorry, I'm reading. Where we at? Sorry, I'm reading. Was there a score?
Right, I'm telling you, it was pants. It was pants. There was nothing memorable about it. I can tell you the only one thing that we're gonna put that you can really remember about, say, like the score or any music was when they played. Was it the Led Zeppelin song when Spider-Man was making his suit with Happy?
Yeah,
okay.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, but really,
it's still more about Tony Stark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was a nice moment though.
It was cute.
I'm gonna complain about
cute.
the Tony Stark connections, but at the same time, I did feel like that specific moment needed to happen in a sense.
Yeah, I kind of but it was almost like him. Was it like almost him taking over the mantle type moment as well? Was it really
kind of like taking off the mountain shows how similar they are.
It's not even just that for Spider-Man. I think it's for fans as well. Fan service. Fans needed to see that in it. It's like another goodbye to Iron Man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fans were happy watching that. Some people didn't like it again
because
of the whole like callback to Iron Man in it. But I feel like that specific moment, if they had sort of cut down on other stuff, that was very fine in it. I like that moment.
It was better. Yeah, like the score. I don't know it's about the last couple of Marvel films. It's just the scores haven't been.
I've been saying this.
Marvel has never been known for its scores.
No, Ludo. Marvel normally the scores are on point for the most part.
Marvel's not known for its scores, man.
I ain't having it.
Marvel's not known for its scores, man.
No. Are you like? Are we having this conversation now? Like
naming then
all the Avenger films, Black Panther.
Avengers have that one theme tune. That's it, really. Like.
But it's the score.
I'd say Black Panther. Yeah, that's the scores.
Definitely.
But that's because Black Panther had something very unique that they could like home in on. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I guess.
With like cultural ties, which was sick, which was very good. But other Marvel movies, they need
Guardians
to be
of the
better.
Galaxy. Not the actual...
The soundtrack.
The soundtrack is phenomenal. The soundtrack is good, but even the score itself is good. For me, those are the most notable ones anyway. But
Guardians of the Galaxy was very good. I'm not gonna lie. I can... the soundtrack for Guardians of the Galaxy, I could just listen to it.
Yeah.
I could just put it on. Vibe.
On your VFX player, innit?
Yeah.
all right.
Did you guys like how Far From Home explained what happened with the snap and all that, the blip, all that stuff?
It was funny in a sense. I think it was a bit.
I'm nitpicking in it, but I don't like calling it the blip. When they come back,
we have to call it the blip because here's the thing because you have to remember there's people that know what happened and people that don't know what happened. So everyone that doesn't know what happened.
They call it the blip.
It was literally just a blip. People were there, and the next minute they weren't. They didn't see the snap, as we call it.
Yeah.
They didn't see the effects of it. We didn't know what happened. So.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it has to be called a snap. I just don't like the word blip.
But I mean, we've got the blip. We've got freaking.
The blip doesn't sound like people got snapped. People
disappeared for 5 years.
People actually was just out of existence.
Yeah.
Like, and you call it the blip. Like,
Is it okay? Was it the kids calling it the blip, or was it everyone else calling it the blip?
I think everyone just become a thing.
It became a thing.
Because that makes a difference. Because if it's like young people, kids, like we're calling it the blip.
Yeah, well, obviously the kids are calling it the blip. So if the adults are okay, let's call it that.
This is like end of the universe shit, and you're referring to it as the blip.
The blip.
But you're back though.
People disappear for 5 years. You've aged for 5 years. Shit's happened for 5 years. Come back. It's just a blip. That's not a blip.
That's not a blip, bro. Like,
That's
what
a fucking
the fuck?
catastrophe.
We're gonna call it then. Like.
That's an event. I would call it like the event.
You sound like them. You sound like them Netflix movie, them Netflix Marvel show.
The vanishing or something, man. But you can't call it the blip.
The devil's house kitchen. The event happened.
What did they call it? Did they call it something else? Did the horror what they called it?
Was it? I thought. What was the event in it or something like that?
It was something silly, man.
It was something dumb.
The happening.
The Shining.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, what do you guys thought how they explained how people came back? Some people obviously who
I think it made sense.
came back obviously older. Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't think it was anything to not make sense. It was just like
it made sense.
People were there and they came back.
No, but obviously, some people, obviously, they're gone for 5 years, they come back, like, their young brother's now older than them, because they're the same age.
Yeah.
Like, they have to go back to school, like, you know.
I said the main purpose that served, it doesn't really matter now, but at the time, the main purpose that it served was that it gave Marvel the opportunity to age Miles Morales. That was it. If he could have literally been 5 years older.
Yeah.
Closer to...
So essentially then him and Peter would be the same age type of thing.
That obviously that does help, but obviously I want to say they'll do Snap just because of him, but, you know, what other ramifications do you think, like the Snap or the blip happening, do you think would you know...
What, to Peter? What, to Spider-Man?
In just the whole...
In general, I don't think they would actually focus on that at all. I think they would kind of just...
I think they had the Snap in mind, and then from there they drew out what could possibly happen, what things could be the case.
But I don't think what you would see is that the Snap, people age in 5 years, I don't think you'd actually see it affecting heroes per se.
Yeah.
Because
no one's really... Unless... What's her name? Thingy's daughter from Captain Marvel.
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah. Probably that's literally the only ones that would literally be affected, I guess. So basically, essentially all the young kids.
So like the young Avengers and all those people, like...
There we go.
That's a shout, actually.
There we go.
Like Clint's daughter.
Yeah.
Well, no, because she got snapped, so she wouldn't have aged.
But she was still kind of old. She was still pretty old.
Yeah.
Ant-Man's daughter, though. She grew.
She grew.
Because remember, Ant-Man's like, bro, you're 19 now or some shit. So she grew. And
she's at least like 16. She's like 11 and...
Oh, 16 now, yeah. But she's like towards the late teens, innit? So seeing that. So you put in multiverse situation. What do you mean by that?
I didn't put this in, Ryan did.
I put this in.
Oh, go on.
Explain.
So, remember the trailer?
Mm-hmm. I
had to go back and watch the trailer after I'd watched the film.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand what people were talking about when it was about multiverse this, multiverse that, whatever. And obviously they had that thing about Mysterio saying, I'm from a different world.
Yeah.
The multiverse exists.
Yeah.
Obviously, most people had kind of like sort of worked out that he was talking shit. But did you like it? The explanation for it, obviously it turned out he was just like, it wasn't true.
What was the explanation again?
Is that
he was just lying, innit?
It was lying, but the explanation was like,
he could be lying, but at the same time,
toward you know, holes in the rules of
he said
holes in the fabric of reality, and he, like, you know, shifted through.
Nah,
but I don't think that's that far fetched, innit? Like,
it's not far fetched, but at the same time, I don't think it's
because it's not.
I don't think it makes sense in my head anyway.
I think any universal level activity
event
event, as we say, the happening, but it's gonna do something crazy to the fabric of reality. So I would say that's a good explanation.
Snapping that gauntlet like that, yeah, getting trigger happy with it, yeah,
and plus that as well. That's gonna mess things up as well.
We've had that. So
because you know what Hulk snapped the thing that brought everyone back, right?
That's actually happened 3 times in like the last.
These numbers literally just like flicking the light switch.
And you understand as well with Thanos as well. Thanos, remember he used the gauntlet to break this to destroy the.
Bro, remember in Infinity War? Remember in Infinity War? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he snapped, it fried his hand.
Exactly.
Yeah? Like,
and fried half his face as well.
Exactly. Like Hulk, what it done to Hulk. His arm was mangled, didn't it? Yeah. I'm saying the power, yeah, for people to keep doing that, yeah, it killed Iron Man. Because obviously he's just a man, innit? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the power, for it to like, it can do that. It can tear holes. If you told me that it tear a hole in the space, whatever you want to call it, yeah, I would say, yeah, that can happen.
No, man, because like the gauntlet, the stones, no, because it's even mad because the stones. I think the second time that Thanos even used the.
Remember, he used the gauntlet to
destroy the stones. That must have been even worse.
Exactly, because the stones are there, you know. They're just a part of the universe.
The stones existed before the universe.
Before the universe, so they're things like the Eternals, the things that you before the Eternals.
That's a whole lot of power.
They're
so
cosmic beings that are beyond our understanding. They have to be there. If they're not there, the universe becomes fucked up. They're that powerful.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
There definitely must be some kind of bleed into from other universes.
That's saying, like, with the snap, I still think there's gonna be ramifications that we're gonna see further along down the line.
I saw the idea I heard about the snap or snaps causing mutations in people, and then over the 5-year period you have
the
mute.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why not?
I just don't like it. Do you mean for mutants specifically, for X-Men to come in? Either mutants or humans, but it's done because all that energy in humans, I'd be more accepted.
In humans, it's easier to integrate into the MCU. If you say they've been on the moon and don't get involved.
Yeah, but
mutants is a bit different.
For mutants, no, man, that's like it has to be done properly, bro.
I'm still interested to see how they actually do mutants. You know, I'm still interested to see.
Man, I don't
Unless they do mutants and they don't include Xavier and Thing.
No, they can't. You can't give us mutants.
Because I got no point anyway. Back to
be a
the
new thing.
original point in question, yeah? So are you happy with them basically brushing past? So the multiverse doesn't exist now, even though we know it probably does out there. It
probably does exist, but Mysterio just lying. He didn't know anything about the multiverse. He just him
Did
trying
that
to-
annoy you that you thought you was getting the multiverse and then you didn't?
No,
yeah, I think
that didn't annoy me because I thought Mysterio he was trying to shoot from the start anyway.
No, but I still would have thought, like, at least with all the science behind it and the science that we know,
People find
like,
it.
at least the multiverse thing is real.
I remember people were going nuts on Twitter, yeah, with this whole thing with the trailer, and they were saying they called it Earth 616. They fucked up the whole continuity. They can't do that. They can't make it the same.
fuck the continuity.
No, because essentially they would be saying it's the same continuity as the
As
comics.
the
As the
comics.
comics. That's why people were going nuts.
Oh, but did they call it 616?
Yeah, Earth 616 is literally that comics continuity.
MCU is supposed to be Earth 161.
No.
Like,
MCU is supposed to be a whole different universe.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But it
With its own number.
With his own
Yeah.
number, that's what I'm saying. Earth 161.
And Mysterio called it 616,
Exactly.
not the number it's meant to be.
Yeah.
So do you think that was
Obviously,
like,
it didn't matter.
It could have just been error.
It was a troll. No, they trolled us.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
trolling.
He
It was
called it
trolling
the
from
comic
Marvel.
universe, not the actual MCU universe with his own numbers.
Fair.
That's just the ultimate one.
So I think in a way people were happy because if the multiverse did exist and they did call it 616, people
Then
would be
we
going nuts,
fucked.
and people would be going to be like, well, no, like.
Because then you should have done X, Y, Z, A, B, C.
Yeah,
D,
exactly,
everything.
yeah.
Okay. Nick Fury and the Skrull twist.
So yeah, because this is a mad one. Because I was actually deep in it. Yeah, that. So obviously the Skrulls, they've been here since obviously Captain Marvel.
It's just the 70s, 80s, isn't it?
And I remember when we were speaking about the Captain Marvel movie, I was saying like essentially these Skrulls can be integrating into
human society, yeah.
into human society,
And you wouldn't know.
and they wouldn't know. And now we're looking at Spider-Man, and they're chilling. They're chilling. Talos and Nick Fury are boys. They're buddies. Like my man's on holiday and he's taken over.
Yeah.
Like they're boys.
So I was thinking, how many times?
How long have they been here? How long? So since Captain Marvel. Okay. So now what have they done in that time? What have the Skrulls been doing with Nick Fury? There's so many unanswered questions there.
True.
Look how many movies we've gone through. Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
From Captain Marvel, not seeing them. They've been about
Captain Marvel was what, 1980?
70s, 80s. I think it's the 80s.
80s, yeah. So,
So
technically,
what, 19
Captain Marvel was the first.
So essentially, 30-ish odd years?
Yeah, 30
Yeah.
years, yeah.
3 decades, bro.
A lot can happen.
They've been about.
And what moments in specific times, for example, was it Talos as Nick Fury during Civil War?
I'm
not Civil War,
calling it though.
Or
yeah.
during Winter Soldier?
I'm calling it though.
Was the
I
reason
don't
he
actually-
survived because obviously he's actually a
was
Skrull.
a Skrull, yeah, exactly.
And his physiology is just much stronger than
Yeah,
humans.
yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
reason?
yeah.
And was it actually Nick Fury that got shot? Are you thinking that? In that time?
What I think. Even
But this is not the first-
think they've
this
been
can't be the
chilling.
first time
I don't think Nick
Talos has
Fury.
taken
I
over
don't
as,
think
you know.
Nick Fury called him until after the Winter Soldier
Okay, why?
because Shield was obviously it was
Infiltrated by Hydra.
essentially Hydra.
Yeah.
And then S.H.I.E.L.D. had to be dismantled. So basically, after the Winter Soldier, there was no S.H.I.E.L.D. So who can Nick Fury trust? After that point,
Essentially, no one human.
exactly. After that point, he goes to the Skrulls because people are obviously saying now it's not S.H.I.E.L.D., it's now S.W.O.R.D., which is the team that Nick Fury set up, which was the intergalactic one with the Skrulls in the comics. That's what he done. So essentially, we've gone from S.H.I.E.L.D. to S.W.O.R.D., but he would have had no reason to go to that until the Winter Soldier, until he literally had no choice but to leave S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right. So
Until S.H.I.E.L.D. was compromised.
So who got snapped?
Yeah.
Who do you think got snapped? Because you know, obviously, like Nick Fury got snapped. Nick and I always forget her name.
Maria Hill.
Muriel, yeah. So who do you think? What do you think was actual Nick, or do you think Skrull?
No, I think it was actual Nick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fair.
I think every time we've seen Nick, it's actually been him, apart from the Spider-Man time.
I'm
questioning
now, though. I'm questioning now.
Because it could easily be because he done Nick very, like, if we're gonna call it like him portraying Nick, he done Nick to a T.
Yeah.
So he could easily be Nick at any other given point. Literally any given point.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really see any reason for him to be Nick as well at the same time. At any other point, I don't really see a reason for
Because
it.
obviously, like, for example, these Skrulls are obviously in the MCU, they're good, I would say. They have,
good.
they have no reason for a scroll invasion. That's why I didn't see where we can take scroll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they have no reason for that. So he wouldn't like infiltrate powerful people to take over the world. I think it was just you're probably right. Probably like he only became
he just done favour, innit?
He just did a favour. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm gonna need you to think for
exactly.
I need a holiday or whatever. And man was off world or wherever he was.
It wasn't even a holiday, bro. He was in some computer room. I
swear.
Like, why don't you just actually go on holiday?
Maybe after because you know what Agent showed the Tahiki thing. And actually, that's not him. No man.
That's Coulson.
Coulson, yeah. I got them too confused. I think they both went for it. But I was just saying like, yeah, he was off world, innit, on a like big battleship, like just.
Man was just chilling.
Yeah, chilling.
He's planning something.
Like so what is he planning as well?
Alright, so we actually asked on Twitter who do you think is at fault in Spider-Man leaving the MCU in terms of the whole fiasco?
Disney.
So people said out of 214 votes, 48% of people said Disney, 13% of people said Sony, 37% of people said both of them, and then oddly 2% of people said neither of them are at fault.
Right, from what I read, Disney are mad and they need someone to let them know that they are crazy.
Can you explain? Can you break down exactly
so
what
essentially,
it was?
Obviously, I don't know if this is true. This is what I've just read and like what most people have told me. Yeah, essentially, what I read is the original contract. Disney got 15%. Money wise. Yeah, and they wanted to increase it to 50%
in a new revised one. Yeah,
so that's a 35% increase. Yeah, if my maths is right. Yeah.
That's equal share.
Yeah, which is crazy.
For property they don't own.
I don't care if you're making the movies or whatever. If you don't own the asset, you cannot be demanding 50% for one, innit? Yeah, I'm not a businessman.
Especially when the contract was 50% before.
It's literally a proper. They were literally borrowing.
You sold that. You sold the character.
You sold it.
It's not yours anymore. It's not yours anymore.
True.
So that's point one. Point two, which is even crazier, is Mr. Kevin Feige, wanted full control over Venom, the Venom movies, and he wanted full control over Into the Spider-Verse. Which is never going to happen, ever. Like what?
But I thought it was a case of Kevin having too much on his plate.
No, like I don't know. But what,
that's
like,
a PR spin from Disney.
But also, like if you look at how well the Into the Spider-Verse done, it was literally groundbreaking. Why would they give you full control? Even
how well Venom did as well. Obviously, it might have been a good movie, or whatever, but it did well commercially. They're saying
it broke records.
Sony are basically saying
so essentially Feige would want to have full control of the next 3 Spider-Man movies, full control of the next 2,
and everything has to do with Spider-Man.
Everything Spider-Man related, Feige wanted control of.
Yeah. And Sony
why would Sony give that up? Honestly, when I got told about it,
I didn't give them 50% as well.
And give them 50% as well.
And also, Sony are looking at this as, look, no matter how people think of it as critics or whatever, or people like us, Venom did well commercially.
Venom made the money.
Exactly, it made money. Sony are looking at it, we finally got our shit together. We're finally making money off our movies now. Or very good money.
Why would we now give up 35% of our earnings because of MCU and Kevin Feige?
Exactly. Well, now we got our own shit together.
I think that's it's very like, okay, Disney, you've got clout, but
you're taking the
piss now. You're taking the piss, innit?
Yeah.
Like you're being very bold.
I think Into the Spider-Verse and Venom, that should never have been in the discussions. As soon as he started,
I think it was cheeky.
It's very cheeky
to talk about Into the Spider-Verse.
If I was a Sony man, as soon as he mentioned that, I'd put the phone down, bro.
But if you're like face to face, I'm like, okay, you get out of my office. I'd be like, yeah, get out of my office now. You're taking it.
Venom, I can almost understand.
Because it's tied to Spider-Man.
I can understand why they would want it, but they shouldn't be asking.
It should be a simple.
At least negotiate the money side of things, less than 50% because you shouldn't be getting that. So negotiate to something sensible, and then potentially inquire about other things. Man just come and slapped it all on the table. Said, I want this, and that.
I don't want the characters. I don't want things like
I'm Kevin Feige.
I know you're trying to do all the movies, but I want those movies too. Give me that. Come on, man.
So do you want? Wait. So was it the movies or the characters he wanted?
The movies. So I still think Sony would have owned the assets.
Yeah, but he would have been taking over the movies for.
And then Sony Disney became a 50% because of Feige, essentially.
Yeah. Like I know you got clout in it, but come on, man.
And also Kevin Feige didn't want like creators' rights as well. So, yeah.
No, but that's actually fair. I forgot that, which is fair. Kevin Feige, he wanted his name to be changed on the credits for Into the Spider-Verse so that his name appears. But he did work on it, so that's actually fair. If you worked on something, your name should be on it. But at the same time, when the movie was made, at the time, he was obviously fine with his name not being put on it.
Exactly.
Now
so,
he's
something's changed.
Well, he looked at how successful it was,
Yeah.
so now he
He
wants his
wants to be a
name on
part
it.
of that, innit?
Ah, man.
It's kind
Because
of
understand, look,
do you know,
a lot of people are saying Into Spider-Verse is the best Spider movie. You want to be a part of that.
This just goes down in what people are saying. Well, I think that's the perception that Sony had about Into Spider-Verse, that it wasn't going to do well initially. It was just something to kind of fill in the quota of diversity.
So,
and
like
bullshit
Kevin
and
Feige
that
worked
kind
on
of
it.
thing.
He wasn't too bothered or fussed about putting his name on it, and then he's seen how well it's done, and
Now he
now
wants
he wants
his
his
name
name
on
on
it.
it. It's understandable though. Do you know what I mean? If you've worked on something, then you're entitled
Yeah, but
to have your
at the
name
same
on
time,
it.
it's kind of cheeky to be like, now that it, it's done successful. Because if you believe in the project to begin with, you'll slap your name on there.
Yeah, 100%,
Like,
100%.
But I
regardless.
think at the start he didn't mind if his name was on it or not.
No, but if you believe in a project,
You put your name on it.
You put your name
Fair
on
enough,
that shit.
fair enough.
Exactly, like you
Doesn't
claim your
ma-
work,
doesn't ma-
innit?
doesn't
Yeah, you
matter.
claim
But
it,
then also, we don't know how much work he put into that.
But work is work.
I know what you're saying.
Especially
work
movies.
is work is work.
They put people who used to give coffee to the actors, but they put their name. They put their name there.
Bro, in a movie,
Yeah.
anyone that works and hosts that movie in any kind of way, manner, shape, or form gets the name on the credit, bro.
Literally,
Yeah.
you could be giving
Everyone.
coffee to things.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
name's gonna
Stage
be
hand to
there.
the assistant,
Exactly, but
bro.
I'm saying he could have been like detrimental. He could have had a very big part in that movie being as successful as it is.
But you're not gonna put your name on it until they're successful.
I know. So
That's fake. That's kind of
Yeah,
fake,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, 'cause he-
Fake.
yeah,
Faggy,
yeah.
look at you kind of funny, bro. Look at you kind of funny.
I've been trying to tell you a lot about this guy, but you just don't want to listen.
What, about MCU God, yeah?
I'm just saying, like, this shit hurts.
Look at him kind of
This
funny.
shit hurts, bro.
Can't lie.
Yeah. Kevin Feige is it's my guy.
All right, where we at?
So I wanted to discuss. Are we skipping past the characters?
Have we not discussed the characters enough? Mysterio was great. Spidey was great. Happy was weird.
MJ?
Okay,
A lot of people don't like her. A lot of people don't like her.
So this is my
Racist.
thing.
I'm joking.
When Zendaya first portrayed MJ in Homecoming, I liked it. It was almost weird. She was almost in some scenes. She was almost playing herself. If you go by watching
Yeah,
like on
yeah,
social
no,
media stuff,
100%.
she was almost playing herself, which was kind of weird, but it was so interesting. But then, obviously, she's done this new show on HBO called Euphoria.
Yeah.
And I can't help but watch. After watching Euphoria, watching her on.
You're seeing the same.
It's almost like a watered down version of that character that she does on Euphoria. Her Euphoria character is very troubled, bit of a loner, can't really talk to people, kind of weird in that sense. And she kind of portrays that as MJ in Far From Home.
What was that program she done? The dancing one.
Shake It Up on Disney Channel.
Well, that was lit for a start. But secondly, yeah. No, but she even had that same sarcasm and wit. She even had that then. I remember it when I was. She had like literally the same traits.
Yeah. She's not bad, MJ. I think she's just very
You know what? Like, it's very different, but I still prefer her to the others because the others were fucking boring.
hella boring.
The others were boring.
Hella
At
fucking
least she's
boring.
actually got something to her character.
Yeah.
She's at least. Listen, I'm telling you now. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst never.
Kirsten Dunst is the worst MJ we've had. I don't care.
Bro, she didn't make me laugh once.
No.
She didn't make me laugh once.
No.
Barely remember
Dry.
her performance, bro.
Dry actress, point blank period. I'm saying
She
that
probably
now.
looked like MJ.
She's
She probably
dry.
looked like her the most.
Yeah,
but I don't
Dry.
care.
But you don't
because,
care,
because
innit?
she's boring.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't even look like her. They was just stuck red head. I'm sorry, they stuck a red wig on her, and it was like, oh my god, she's the perfect MJ. Oh my god,
I barely remember-
The,
I
the
don't know,
comic
like-
book realism. Nah,
I barely
man, fuck
remember
that
her.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. So
Dry actress
Barely
cannot
remember.
act for shit. I'm saying that now. Point blank period. Dry.
Yeah, barely.
yeah, bro.
Alright,
Yeah,
No,
what's going on?
because I look back on it, and I look
My
back
bro,
on
man,
it.
I got a vendetta against her.
Bro,
Bro, what she done
because I
to you?
look back on it, yeah.
What she done to you?
Alright, big facts.
It's like Tobey Maguire was great as Spider-Man. What's his name was great as freaking Green Goblin and everything else. And then you just got Kirsten Dunst on the side going, "Hi, Peter."
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a big difference between Kirsten Dunst and Willem Dafoe in it as
No,
actors.
I'm
innit?
not,
He's a bad man, isn't
But even then,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bring you should bring something to the table. She brought nothing to the table but a red wig.
I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
No, Zendaya's interesting as MJ. I don't think she does it badly. I don't think she does it.
She's definitely not a bad point in the movie.
I don't think she does
I
it
wouldn't say
amazingly
that.
either, but I think she's very much a mid tier, but she has some depth to her as a character. She brings some depth to MJ.
She's steady.
Right,
Yeah.
we can't discuss Spider-Man without asking the question. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Who is your best Spider-Man out of the live-action movies? Yeah,
Just
Who
the
is the
live,
best?
just,
Wait,
li-
no,
just
no,
live actions.
Oh,
just the
brother.
live-action movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
Who's the best Spider-Man, and who's the best Parker, and who's the best combination of both?
It's weird. Okay, so Maguire, best Spidey.
Get out of here. That's a Tobey Maguire, bro.
Tobey Maguire's the best
I'll
Spidey.
say Tom Holland's the best combination of
No,
both.
Tom Holland's the best combination of both. Maguire's best Spidey.
Andrew Garfield.
Garfield's best Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield is. Okay, let me just do it like this. It's easy for me. I would say Andrew Garfield second, Tom Holland first.
No. Best Spidey, best Peter.
No, break
best
it
combination
down.
both.
I'm going to break it down.
Yeah.
You go first. Let me bounce off you.
I'm saying, Andrew Garfield is the best Peter Parker.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I never said you was wrong. Maybe we agree. We don't agree, bro. What the fuck? So Andrew Garfield is the best Peter Parker.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. And then Tom Holland is the best combination of both.
You mean Tobey Maguire?
No, I don't. I definitely don't mean Tobey. He's not even in discussion.
So Tobey Maguire is just not like at all.
That's what-
Bro, this guy's an adult, bro. He can't be Spider-Man. Stop doing this.
You know, that's what's hard to think. That's what I'm saying. Andrew Garfield, that's what he's third. Because
Yeah.
I don't see. That's why I don't see how he's better than any of the other guys in anything.
Who?
I'm saying he's not better than Andrew Garfield as a Peter Parker or
No,
Spider-Man.
100% he's not.
He's not better than Tom Holland or a combination of both. That's why I couldn't put him in there.
Maguire did Spidey really well, bruv. Like generally, as a more grown up Spider-Man. Because we've had 3 films with Maguire in it, so we've seen progress. We've seen him as a high schooler, leaving high school, trying to pursue a career.
You know what it is, yeah? With, like, say, Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker, there's small scenes in it, yeah, which hit better with him that it didn't with Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. I think it has to be The Amazing Spider-Man 1, because it's the scene with Kurt. And you know when they're trying to make the formula for the serum or whatever?
Yeah.
And they're literally bouncing off each other. They're doing the science. They're doing all formula and all of that. Yeah, that's Peter Parker right there in a
100%.
nutshell. Yeah, Tobey Maguire can do that as well.
Nope.
But do you know what I mean? That's why he's better for me.
So what? Maguire's as Spider-Man just like a no-no.
That motherfucker didn't have shooters, web shooters. That motherfucker had no. I can't.
It came out his wrist.
I'm not letting that go.
You don't like that? Like,
No, I don't like that.
No.
Wait,
Man had organic web. When has that ever been a thing, bro?
But that's been a thing. That has been a thing.
He's always made his web shooters.
No. There was a point.
always made his web shooters.
There was a point in the comics where Spider-Man had organic webbing. And it was after an event where he actually became or was turned into a spider.
There you go.
But even so.
So we're talking normally, Spider-Man makes his web shooters. Whoever signed that off is a fool. He was a fool. But I was literally like there on a building and shooting out his wrist.
Exactly. Even you know in Amazing Spider-Man 1, that whole scene when he's making web shooters, that's a great scene. I love that scene. You know he's like tampering and basically blew up his own room and that.
And then in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, one of the best scenes. Not that it's a great movie, but one of the best scenes is when it hits that slow-mo and the Electro's current is going through the stairs and it's literally about to electrocute everyone and he goes boom, he hits the web shooter and he goes shh, and he saves everyone. I just like that.
I'm for either one, man. I don't mind the organic webbing. I think the organic webbing is a bit more interesting.
I'm just not here for Tobey Maguire. And I'm telling you, for most people that are, it's nostalgia.
It's nostalgia, bro. Watch it again. You have to watch it again, bro. It's cringe.
I could watch it again, but just him in the Spidey suit.
Although I would say Tobey Maguire's films have the best villains. By far.
Oh, yeah.
By
100%.
far.
Because they actually have a bone to pick. Yeah.
100%.
Because they actually have a bone to pick.
He was Jimmy Fox played was it Electro? Shocker.
Yeah.
That was
No, it was Electro, not Shocker, yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No, it was bad.
Okay, bad.
Even the Amazing Spider-Man villains, bro. Jamie Foxx, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're saying. Like, he was pants.
And the thing is, he became a villain by accident, bro.
He could have done the role a bit better, I think.
Well, I don't think it was his fault.
Nah.
If you look at it, the dialogue they gave him, it was cheesy.
Only so much you can take the dialogue. Only so much you can stretch it and interpret it in a way
He
you
looked
want.
cool though.
He looked cool.
Yeah, but that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, that was about it. Yeah, that's about it. But I'm saying, if you could take the different elements from all different films, put them together, you'd make the perfect one. What?
So I heard from a source, someone that was actually.
Mess of the sauce.
I got sources. I got sources. Someone I know. Someone I know is an extra in the.
Is someone I know my contact?
Listen. Man knows people in it.
All right.
Someone I know is an extra in the Venom film, innit? And in the Morbius film that's coming up, innit?
Oh yeah.
And Tom Holland has been seen on set for both films.
Damn, they got him in there already.
Like. He's been seen on set. Don't know where that's going, but
maybe he's come to just say hello.
I'm calling bullshit.
Don't be calling bullshit on
calling
that.
bullshit.
Don't be calling bullshit on that. Don't be calling bullshit on that.
Timmy's ITK.
He's gonna start tweeting off a burner account.
No, bro. You know that India colour guy? That's Timmy.
Oh shit.
Hey, what, did you see that? Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Someone's got
Bro.
a set. Just like, where's you coming from?
Came from Cinephile, something, bro.
Actually,
let's
no, but speaking of like Venom though, what we expect from Venom 2?
Well, to be fair, they've got Andy Serkis directing it now, innit?
Yeah.
He's a very good director. I don't know who the last guy was in it, but Venom. I've got a lot more faith in Venom 2.
Is this Carnage?
Yeah, Carnage is wavy, but it's like Venom was very like sort of PG and watered down, was it? Like
it was weird, man. I didn't like the story at all. It was so weird. It was just so weird.
I didn't like the other symbiote. Like, was it Riot?
Yeah, it was just fucking weird. Like in general, like the whole, like he's not really a bad guy.
It almost felt like there was no major story plot line. Kind of, he's just gonna fight the other symbiote and then he decides to stay on Earth. Just coexist with each other and just do shit. And we are Venom. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if you're Venom, man. Fuck off.
Yeah, it was an interesting movie to see.
If they do Carnage, I expect a lot more from Carnage.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think I really want Venom to be like an anti-hero. I don't like that idea of Venom being on screen and he's the good guy and I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? That's...
The thing is, you're gonna root for him. Like, say if Carnage just come in with Venom.
No, I'm rooting for Carnage.
No, I'm rooting for Carnage, blood.
That crazy.
I'm rooting for Carnage. I'm rooting for the crazy.
That crazy racist motherfucker, bro.
I'm rooting for the crazy racist motherfucker.
Yes,
I'm rooting for him. Nah, I'm
Wow.
sorry. You cannot give me Carnage in the film and not have me root for Carnage. I'm waiting for Carnage since Tobey Maguire, bruv.
Fair enough, man.
You got a point,
man.
Nah,
I'm ready for Carnage to go off.
Bruv, I want him to do the absolute madness.
Venom is annoying as well. The character Venom's actually annoying. Like,
it was just dry. Like, it was just so dry. It was such a disappointment, man.
Like, before you say to me, yeah, Venom and Carnage, yeah, I'm expecting smoke, innit? Yeah. Venom, like, no, he wasn't really. He ate that one guy, that was about it. He ate someone, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't impressed.
I was expecting to see that all movie type of thing.
Yeah, I would.
Just heads rolling all morning.
It was like, why is Venom the good guy? Why is Venom saving people? Why is Venom? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who sat? Like, people already sat in that boardroom. Like, all right, guys, we're making a Venom film. Let's make him the good guy.
Who signed off on that?
And everyone was like, yeah, great idea. Let's go make that film. And how does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's the most disappointing shit I've ever like seen, man. It was just so bad.
I'd be very happy if Carnage won, but he won't.
Absolutely, I'd love it.
I'd be overjoyed.
Yeah, not happening. It's a Venom movie, yeah. That's not happening.
Right.
Just that's not happening.
So, into Spider-Verse, sorry. Far From Home, out of 10.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
7.
Yeah, 6.9, 7.
6.9, bro. Just say 7, man.
That's
It's 6.9.
into the decimals, bro.
When decimals be.
Why is it?
Why is it
explain
0.9?
to me why it's 6.9 and not 7?
7.0.
You had to explain that 0.1 difference because I don't understand it.
You understand maths? Okay, 7. Sorry, lads.
7.
Thank you.
7. Lovely. No questions. No announcements. Actually, no, there is one question. Where is that question gone? I'm not going to find it. Actually, yeah, there was the question was, okay, from off heads, from who asked it. It was about Halle Berry and her portrayal of Cat.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So do you think Halle
And
Berry...
her portrayal
of Catwoman, yeah.
That trash movie, bro.
Hey, wait, let me ask the question. Let me make sure I got the question right.
No, she before her time, bro.
Do you think Halle Berry's portrayal of Catwoman was her fault?
No, it wasn't her fault.
So do you think she done it justice enough?
I'm telling you right now, yeah.
I know the movie's crap. Remember, the movie's crap.
Movie's
But
horrible.
her as Catwoman.
No, I don't. Listen, I think she could have dropped a 10 out of 10. Yeah, of course it wouldn't save the movie.
Wouldn't save the movie.
You could put any other actor. Yeah, it would be shit regardless. Like I don't think you could put any fault on her. She was probably portraying it how the script was written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like.
So she wasn't a good Catwoman.
She wasn't a good Catwoman, but like, I'm not going to put it on her.
You don't want to put it on her.
Did she move good?
Oh, she didn't look good
fight
at all. Didn't look. Please, no, that costume was awful. But that's not down to her, though. Do you know what I mean?
Not down.
All she
A
does is
lot
put
of the
costume
stuff
on.
was out of her control. Out of her
Exactly.
power, so...
All right, fair enough.
Kind of like Ben
That
Affleck
is such a
Daredevil.
random question.
It was a really random
But
question.
whoever sent that in, fair play, innit?
But then again, do you know, funny enough, I know what they said because some people wrote, the reason why Catwoman flopped because they didn't want to see a black woman that early in cinemas. No, the movie was trash.
No, the movie was shit.
People always trying to make
The movie was
horrible, bro.
I'm sorry, you can't stand there and be like, oh yeah, Catwoman was actually a great film, but no one liked it because of black women. No,
it was shit.
No, it was shit.
Like Daredevil was shit. Green Lantern was shit.
I'm not
was
gonna lie,
shit.
yeah, that Daredevil was lit, man. I can't lie. I'm
first-
sorry, innit?
the
I know
first-
it's shit, but I enjoy it.
The first
man.
one was.
So you know it's shit. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
it's shit, innit? But it's like a guilty pleasure.
pleasure.
fam.
Yeah, that's what
I know
I'm
it's
saying.
shit, but I like it.
I like Bullseye.
Huh?
I like Bullseye in that film.
Yeah.
I like Bullseye.
That's a shout. I'll
Was
give you
it
that.
Colin Firth?
Colin Firth, yeah.
Colin Farrell, yeah.
Yeah, I liked
I like Kingpin too.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. That scene with the fight at the end.
Yeah, and he hits the pregnant.
Yeah,
he does the
it was
knees in it. That
sick.
was
It was
crazy.
sick. It was sick. Yeah.
But you're saying
Ben
like,
Affleck
there's a
was
lot of
lit as
movies in the
Daredevil
early
as well.
2000s, yeah, especially superhero movies, were trash. You know, they don't
That
stand-
Electro movie was whack.
Oh,
Wow,
Jesus
it
Christ,
didn't even
bro.
make sense.
Jesus
At all.
Christ. Dead that.
Right. Any announcements? Anything we need to tell?
Only
people?
announcements really were until the end of the year. We're doing like one a month, right? One episode a month.
Yeah. So one episode. So we got this episode and another 3 episodes.
We got 3 episodes coming after this one.
Just because of scheduling issues and stuff like that. But we will be back in 2020 with a lot more
Normal service.
consistency,
will
normal
be
service, yeah,
resumed.
resumed.
a lot more shit on the books, a lot more hopefully events and stuff like that on the books. We'll see.
We are working behind the scenes.
We're behind the
We got-
scenes
we
right
got-
now. We can't announce right now.
Big things are going. Like
We
I like to
can't
say, big
announce
things are
right
going.
now, but
With Timmy's contacts.
yeah. Team's
I'm out here networking, bruv. I'm out here networking, making things happen. Like you can't fault me for that.
in the know.
You can't fault me for that.
Oh,
bro.
we're not. But we're gonna take a mic though.
We might have something to announce next month.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
like,
yeah. So all right, cool. So like I said, big things.
You
are
know,
going.
don't forget to use the hashtag the
The hashtag the
Hashtag
no,
the
no,
Nerd
no,
Council. How you
please.
forgot, bro?
It's been a minute.
This is a brand, bro, and you're forgetting.
My bad. Cool. Hashtag the Nerd Council. Use that. We want to interact with you. Let us know how the episode went. Give us
Yeah.
your thoughts on everything on Spiderman, on everything Spiderman. Also,
Right,
Always,
I'm going to
yeah.
say what the next episode is going to be about. Because it means you lot can't change your minds and we have to do
Oh,
it.
for fuck's sake!
Go do what I want, bro.
The next episode is going to be about the DC universe
No.
and shut up. Yes, it is.
on.
So, like I said, the next episode will be about the DC universe and Young Justice mainly. Yeah.
Bro, but Joker's coming out.
Okay, no, it won't. It's be about the Joker.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Fuck's sake, man. I've really.
we can do a bit of both. We can do a bit of both.
We can do both. We
Half
can
and half.
do
Young
half
Justice
and half.
and thing.
No, because I want to do that episode about Young Justice. I just want to talk
We'll
about
be half and half. We'll be half and half.
We can do half and half it.
Cool. Half
Oh,
and
we'll
half.
save it for November.
No, it'll be too far gone, man. Young Justice is finished.
Yeah, we'll think about it. We'll think about it.
Yeah, cool. Don't forget to follow us as well. The Nerd Council _ follow our
That's really changed my mood. I wanted to talk about that, bro.
personal accounts, team your account. You got suspended, right?
Follow us on Twitter.
Team got suspended.
What's that?
Finally, yes.
What's that? We'll get to that. Add the Nerd Council on Twitter _, add the Nerd Council on Instagram, add the Nerd Council on YouTube, add the Nerd Council on Twitch, like wherever you put
SoundCloud.
just Google search the Nerd Council about the website is currently under construction because it needs to be redone desperately. I'm working on that because it was kind of looking a mess. My fault on that one. But so no website at the moment, but find us everywhere else.
So we're talking about the Joker movie.
Yes.
We're talking about the Joker,
All right.
bro.
So the next episode, we're talking about the Joker movie. Send us your questions about that specifically.
No, 100%.
And probably Young Justice, but Young Justice.
I think with what I've seen about the comments
The
and stuff,
reviews, innit?
we are
Really
going to have
crazy.
a lot to talk about in terms of that film. It's going to be a lot to dissect. Personal accounts. So yeah,
Timmy got suspended.
I got
Finally.
suspended off from Twitter.
Finally, bro.
because
Everyone got suspended but Timmy, bro.
copyright
Bruv,
violation.
do you know how many times I fucking reported his tweets and he didn't get suspended?
You reported
No, I'm
his
joking,
tweets?
I'm joking, I'm
What?
joking.
Do you see paganism?
Bro, no, I'm
Do you see
joking.
pagans?
I'm
I
joking.
work with pagans.
Enemies
people.
of progress.
Enemies of progress,
Bro, I
bro.
had burners
Fucking
accounts. This
But
was
they
wow.
reported it, bro.
Me and Ludo was
Wow.
working in tandem.
Wow.
No,
Hey,
I'm
what?
like-
Don't get me wrong.
I'd DM a tweet to Ludo, I'd be like, hey, report this one.
Wow.
Bro,
I'm
do
joking,
you have
joking.
keywords in that?
I understand. No, but I got down for a copyright violation.
Of all things, bro.
yeah.
No, like you said something
I
bad.
tweet wholesome, rejuvenating, good content
Yeah,
that
it-
uplifts the youth and progresses us as a people. Yeah, no one should ever come to me about my
Yeah,
tweets.
bro.
innit?
All right, mate.
And my name is James Jones, bro.
Right,
Come on, bro.
so my new Twitter account is Uncool Timmy. So UNCOOL Timmy.
Playing words, 'cause it used to be
Playing
Uncool
words,
Timmy.
Yeah, but yeah, follow me in that. Get my clout and shit back on that. Ludo, what's yours?
My Twitter is Ludo4PF before I get suspended.
He's due to get suspended again.
Dude, get suspended.
Bro,
It's
man.
coming.
Hey, Twitter, you know what? I'm gonna say it, bro. Twitter's racist, bro.
Twitter
Okay.
being racist.
Okay.
Do you see when Jack's account got hacked?
Yeah.
Bruv, funniest shit ever, man.
How can the guy...
The guy that owns Twitter got his
Right.
account hacked,
That's-
of all things.
Ryan-
Anyone can get it. Anyone can get
Anyone can get it. Anyone
Free
can get it.
Yeah, follow me at Ryan TNC.
Bang.
All right.
Over and out.
Done.
Love you
Peace.
guys.
Safe.